Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 18 of Let's Play Folklore. Alright, before we continue on with the rest of chapter 5, let's go see if there's any side quests we can do. I have not meant to go to have a conversation. Yeah. You and Charlotte, blah 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 blah. What do you got for me? The girl and the robot. Find out if Charlotte's dreams are caused by a quarrel. Charlotte has bad dreams every night. I heard her say, "Please don't fight," in her sleep. Who is Charlotte? Not your daughter, is she? It's a family thing. Her parents never got along, and so they divorced. It still upsets her now. She probably still hears the fighting, even in her dreams. What else does she say in her sleep? Something about hell, and something about Gam and Gee. These seem to be robots that she dreams about. She believes that they really exist. I see. Alright, let me pay a visit to this hell then. It should be probably to the north, but it looks like Charlotte over there. Charlotte? What are you doing here? You're gone! Gam and Gee are gone! Maybe it's G, like Gamgee? You mean you could see them? What do you mean? We always played together. I could see them as plain as you. Oh, this outfit is not very plain at all. But they always fought. I hated it so... What's wrong? I told them, stop fighting! And then they went away. Just like that. It's all my fault. But I hated it. I really did. All they ever did was fight. I know. Cheer up. I'll go and find them for you. Ellen. Maybe they fought so much that it feels kind of robotic. So that's why Gam and Gee are pretty much a personification of her parents. Sometimes a child strays into the netherworld. It's a collection of thoughts and memories, not the afterlife. But because it houses souls as well, people treat it as a meeting ground for the dead. Well, let me head over there and pay him a visit. That must be them there. You know, Gam and Gee always used to play with Charlotte. But when Charlotte told them to stop fighting, it shocked them right into that disappearing act. Oh wow, you two have the same body. There you are. Go back to Charlotte. She needs you. The two of us are always fighting. But it wasn't until Charlotte told us to stop that we realized why. Why we exist. Charlotte's parents snapped at each other her entire childhood. We came into being because she wished they would stop. We're quite fortunate. Most half-lives never learn their reason for being. And if you do stop fighting, you stop existing. What? That's how it should be. The world is better off without half-lives. After all, we're only proof of how much Charlotte hurt inside. She'll be lonely without her playmates. We worry for her. Look after her, Ellen. Or at least we agree on something. We are brothers, after all. Alright, let me go find Charlotte and give her the news. Sorry to worry you, Charlotte. We made up now. That's right. Brothers forever. I'm glad. No more fighting. Take care, Charlotte. Are you going somewhere? Not exactly. But you're a big girl now, so you won't be able to see us anymore. What? I can't hear you. Who said that? Gam or G? Don't leave me! And then she's all alone again. What sadness. Gam and G have vanished. How can that be? I should ask some of the other Half-Lives. For a long time, I never thought about what Half-Lives really are. None of us have the slightest idea why we came into being. Oh wow, you're here too. Half-Lives are the souls of the dead, wished into being by the living. It has to be a strong wish. In Gam and G's case, Charlotte wished all of her heart that her parents would stop fighting. She never voiced that wish, and when her parents separated, she was left with only regret. Now she's finally escaped from her past. She told Gam and G she's no longer a child. So they vanished. That's all they wanted, I think. They knew why they came into being, so they were ready. We're all like that, I suppose. Leftover wishes. We want to vanish one day. Just don't know how. So we put it out of our heads and live carefree lives. What the hell? Where am I now? Oh, this must be Charlotte's house. I had a dream. You were in it too, Ellen. In the dream, Gam and G became friends. But then I couldn't see either one of them anymore. Only children can see them. You must be starting to grow up, Charlotte. So they're not really gone? Of course not. They'll always be watching over you. You really understand how I feel. Lots of people have friends they can only see when they're children. Yeah, usually they have busy lives, work in 2 different jobs, and the schedules never work together. Really? Now that I think about it, I had a friend like that myself. Here, let me give you some nuts. Now I should probably head back at nighttime. Alright, what you got for me? Okay, there's 3. What are the academic's lover who went to the netherworld? Would that be O'Connell? O'Connell came round the other day. Looks like he can't forget his dead girlfriend. He wanted to know what she saw when she put on that cloak. You know what that means? Yes, I'll look into it. Okay. I'm guessing this means going back to the Endless Corridor. Scholar's lover Lulu was here. I'm certain of it. She came to the henge before you did, and took the cloak. But she wasn't as strong as you are. What do you got to tell me? That woman was a danger. She was ready to reveal the netherworld's deepest mysteries. She was too smart for her own good. So an assassin took her life, somewhere up ahead. Only the ancient forebears can unlock the cloak's true powers and meet the dead. The humans that followed them tried to do the same, but had disappointing results. A few mediums and priestesses live on in the world today. saw Lulu. First messenger I've seen in a while. She was better suited for the job than most, if you ask me. She was an archaeologist. Curiosity spelled her doom. Well, maybe I'll find her at the end of this path. So I guess I gotta do all this crap again. So luckily, those Habitrots are still there. Guess when you get to the end, you'll find it. The path just remains the same regardless. You probably don't even have to fight anything. Just refreshing. So you can get this done rather quick. I keep thinking there's something wrong with my TV, and then I realize that those particles are just, like, for this realm. That's how it's always been. But it always trips me up every time. Lulu stumbled upon the deeper workings of the Netherworld. But, unlike you, she thought in terms of logic. What is the Netherworld? She couldn't resist digging. She's an archaeologist. They like to dig. The villagers know death's secrets, but value life too much to delve into those mysteries. For Doolin, the Festival of Samhain was fast approaching. An eve of evil spirits. 9 days of prayers for primordial chaos. Strange how their warm reception towards an outsider like me quickly faded with the setting of the sun, for this night leads to the Netherworld. I don't recognize this voice. Could it be Lulu? Oh, looks like I have to talk to each one of these Nimosines. I broke my promise to the villagers and opened the door. The air around the henge was stifling, and my breath froze in the twilight. But I kept walking towards the henge. There was a faint light escaping from within. The thought occurred to me I should halt my procession, but then I saw it. A netherworld wayfarer en route to the land of the dead. A being not of our world. I continued my hunt for the fairy beneath the henge. Could it lead mankind to happiness? A fairy that grants eternal life, or something more? Somehow I made it back, but my body is melting into the darkness, fading from sight. I should not have donned that cloak. It will destroy me. I was alive. Why did I chase death so doggedly? Alan! To you, my successor, I leave this message. When you called, I did not answer, and for that I am sorry. Because of me, you perceive the Netherworld as a world within your head. But what if it does exist? None have proven otherwise. You need to see for yourself, one way or the other. I pondered it a long time. All modern thinking points away from an afterlife. After we die, we decompose into particles and cease to be. So what does that mean? Do we leave no mark? No proof that we lived? I think we do. And that is the Netherworld. So I tried to find answers. Is there a Netherworld? Where is it? What form does it take? I would have given anything to prove it was real. Hey. So you say Lulu died trying to prove the Netherworld exists? Yes, I believe it. That's all she talked about when she was alive. She and I distance ourselves from the reality of death. Modern thinkers always do. We have no qualms about denying the afterlife. Only because we refuse to see death for what it is. But losing the one I love shattered the ideals I was born with. Now I pray for another world, so my Lulu's soul lives forever. But the conclusions can wait. I will keep living and studying. And I very much appreciate your help. The Netherworld? Is it real? Or just a dreamy delusion? Fascinating question. If I had to go with the former, I would say the real Netherworld in this space we're in. Or is the space we're in? Traditionally, other realms are connected to Earth somehow. They exist on the same plane. After death, the tissue of living creatures decomposes over time into particles, which then scatter across the Earth. But that's not the end. Because within those particles, and the space they form, are memories, feelings, a past, a soul, proof we lived. All that information has to be stored somewhere. And because what we leave in this space transcends death or the march of time, we can analyze that information later into something visual. In short, travel to another realm. Just a theory of mine. We're only just beginning to understand particles. How they behave, what information they hold. One day, we may find science and myth overlap. Oh, I just got page 1 for that. And a purple stone. Alan probably never paid attention to a word he said. Keats probably gets that a lot. Alright, Urisk Gathering. Okay, so this can get me Alhazred. You know Urisk and his friends? They meet up and make so much noise this time of the year. It's about time for Ulter and Ulbir to get together. They meet at the watering hole in Hellrealm. Will you go and teach them a lesson? Oh, these bats! I gotta deal with them now? Oh my god. Thank god Boobree's at a really strong point now. So I gotta go to some watering hole. Is that it? That might be before the second portal, so I don't know why they didn't just put me right there. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, you guys aren't supposed to be here. God, that noise. What on earth? Why are there so many of this? Ow! Oh god. You guys are ruining the frame rate! Stop that! There we go. Let me see what's in these stones. Explosions! That's what. Waterhole is after that, Foamwar area, isn't it? What? Why can't I go this way? Aren't I supposed to go to the watering area? But they're not here. Is it this way I gotta go? Then you go north again? See ya. Why would it let me go the other way if it was a dead end? What a waste of time that was. Alright, this is the place. There are so many of them! Alright, Boobry, get to work. Alright, get them all. Huh? That missed? Again, they wait for the very moment your iframes are gone. Stop locking on. I thought there was health over there, but that's actually the enemy's tail. Okay, that's health. Thank you. Okay, this strat's still working. Okay, they seem to have gotten caught on something. That's great for me. There's only a couple more left. Oh no! That one just appeared. This place is teeming with them. I better hurry before help arrives. Oh, another one just appeared. Two more. Oh my god. There has to be like a limit to how many can appear. And look at this, another one. And one more. Am I supposed to like get them all at once? Fuck you! Oh, I was so close. I thought I had the last one. Shit! I was so close. What? Is it like fixed intervals that they arrive? That's it. That's the last of them. Should be a lot quieter now. I'm just wondering if there was a better folk I could have used. Thanks for teaching them some manners. I have a feeling they'll be back, though. Anyway, thanks to you. Here's your reward. The Alhazred. I'm gonna take a look at that folk. Okay, it's also a book. Use some green dust. I don't have a lot. I said there was another quest. Mandragora the Delicacy. Catch 3 Mandragora within the time limit. I need some Mandragora for the food I want to serve. And make an interesting spice. Would you go get 3 of them for me? You need to be alive and kicking, so bring them back as soon as you get them. Oh, there's a time limit. Alright, what is the time limit? Is it gonna be sensible? Like, oh, you got a minute and a half to do this? Let me save. Because I'm fine with it if it's like a minute and a half, because Mandragora doesn't take a lot to beat down. Now, if it's something like, oh, you have 15 seconds, then we got a problem. And there's like other folk there too. That might interfere. What? Excuse me? Why can't I just go left? It's right there. You're telling me I have to go around the longest way possible just to get to an area that's already adjacent to me? Get out of here, game. And then you throw in these minions too. Just because. Why couldn't you just make this normal? I'm ignoring you all. Cry about it. Okay, time limit doesn't really start until you deal with the Mandragoras themselves. In this case, how can you tell which one's a Mandragora and what isn't? Not you. Oh, you got a minute to get 3 of them. Not moving. Nope. Nope. Yep. I got it. That's 3 of them. I better hurry back. Thank you. I'll prepare these right away. I'm sure Scarecrow would be pleased, eh? This is, your reward. Oh, the grindy low. Sounds hot. Oh, there it is. The grindy low is an evil monster that lurks in the water. It is said to both pull children underwater and eat them, and to catch them and make them its slaves. Ew! That's kind of sick. You know what else be sick? If I went back to the fairy realm and try again against that damn Chefro. I think let's do that right now. Because I'm stubborn. Alright, so we're gonna try to get that fiend again. I think the first thing I want to do is make it so that only one of these creatures is still there. I think the other idea is to use that rock. I kind of like the Ogma the least. Therefore, that one's gonna have to go. Let me see if I can keep that Daru right over there by that rock. Now, I had to look up this guide online, and what this person did, used Habitrot instead of Kate Sith. And the reason why is because it can also attack in the air. Got it! Fuck you! Entices surrounding enemies with pink haze. There. Now I have all the folks in the fairy realm with Ellen at last. Good lord, that was miserable. So thank you to that individual. I'll probably try to put that in the description. If I forget, let me know. Let's head back to Hellrealm. Alright, it should be time to face the Folklore, but before I do, I'm gonna take a look at the picture book again. Okay, it looks like punching a mirror, and that looks like Fomwar. And one of the dudes with a sickle. Probably like the non-elemental one. And the one with the blades must be, which one was it? This one. Moralta Biagalta. I'm pretty sure I will be needing Bathier, because that's non-elemental. And get this one ready, too. Alright, let's do this. Ellen, you have come far. You are the glimmering hope of the Netherworld. If you defeat the Folklore in Hellrealm, you will retrieve your lost memories. But Ellen... But there is another stop you must make first. Fairy Lord, what's this? Your Lordship, we are grateful for this highly ranked criminal. Her cloak is powerless inside the cage. Welcome to the court of Hellrealm. Damn the long fingers.
Foul birds! Bring here the accused! service, we bring you this here accused.
It's human. Human. Man. Woman. It must be. Young or old. Seems to be young. A little girl.
She'll be put to death, will she not? She'll be our dinner, won't she?
Oh, you know the judge has first taste. We won't get a blasted crumb.
Ahem! The birds have done their duty. Let them exit at once. This court is now in session. May this humble assembly proceed with all due fairness. Now let us review the events that have transpired. Fetch the mirror.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Behold,
Oh, wonder of
wonders, the mirror of judgment. Let it reveal
every
dirty
detail of
the defendant's dark deeds. It occurred
on the 4th
of November,
in the early hours
before sun had risen. The arraigned,
against
all morals and codes, for her own selfish
purposes.
carried out a forbidden rite in order to
Cross the boundary
of light,
and dark. The most
unforgivable trespass of them all.
Let us ask the defendant. Does the mirror accurately reflect the truth?
Does.
She's guilty! Guilty! She must be punished! Guilty! No room for analysis!
Silence in the court! Let us see what the defendant did once in the netherworld.
She hoodwinked
The fairy king
led the fairies
to the netherworlds!
and brought confusion and chaos
No.
to those lands.
I never intended that. I only wish to see my mother.
She did do that.
Guilty!
What about the verdict? Guilty.
Someone, please help me.
Let the ruling be heard!
Huh? Who's that?
Who is it?
What is
This interruption. What does he want?
Get
him some here. We want blood. Blood.
Excuse me, but I'd like to interview the defendant.
Why does this game not have enough of these kinds of voice cutscenes? Keats! You came to rescue me! That fairy lord is a tricky devil. He used you to bait the Hellrealm Folklore. I have an objection. Siding with the accused? No, not exactly. Fools! This is contempt of court! Now, calm down, old man. We just want to know what's beyond Hellrealm. Nonsense! I shall oust you immediately! Keats, where are you? I won't need a jury to sentence you. Guilty! You ever wanted to just beat up a judge in a fictional world?
I'll throw the book at you!
Joke's on you, I already got a couple books. Yama! Okay, I see what I gotta do. I have to hit the mirror that it's in. I do that, then what? Oh, you have to do that until it's finally out. Doesn't really give me much of a chance to fight. Do I have to keep doing this till all the mirrors are broken? Damn it! Okay, you had to keep hitting the mirror several times. Until they're all broken, I guess. Just pay attention to how they're lined up, I guess. What the hell? Now that one curved. Oh, Folklore takes a long time to charge, though. So you don't really get much of a chance to hit the mirror again. Oh my goodness! Okay, that's another mirror broken. What the? Oh, there we go. Now it's just you. What? Oh, that just takes all your energy. How do I get it back? Oh. Oh, it just throws bats? And I have to keep using this one to break the shield. Oh, but you only get one slash out of it, though. It's not very great. Okay, it's working. Oh, got back in the way. This one has a long wind-up time. Can't say I'm a fan of this one. Oh wow, that shield came on real fast again. I missed. Throws an awful lot of birds at ya. What? You just lost the ore and now you get it back immediately? Shoot. Oh, this again. Great, I'm gonna be dead in a minute. Oh! Mind bullets! And what do you do then? You're fucked! Yeah, I have to be really far back. Oh wow, it went back. That's good. Can't take many more hits. I haven't died to a boss yet, and I don't want to start now. Shit! One more hit and I'm probably out. Oh! Figured I'd just wait for the birds to pass. Fuck you, Yama! What a tough boss! Can't believe I almost died, too. Keats, thank you for rescuing me. No need for thanks, Ellen. Do you sense something strange? Thus far, whenever a folklore is defeated, there is a meeting with the dead. This time, it seems that it was not the dead, but rather your own consciousness that opened the door to Hellrealm. I'm frightened. What is this that I feel? The Vane once said that the Netherworld core was a place beyond the 5 realms, which can only be reached by those who overcome their fears. Hurry and go. You defeated the Folklore. Your memory awaits you. The court may send someone after you. You must hurry back to the village. Thank you for rescuing me. I must be brave and move on. Yeah, get away from that, like, auditory assault right there.
Didn't you find it strange? Just as the spectacled man says, there can be no such thing as an afterworld. It's all a figment of your imagination.
It's not my imagination. I met dead people and spoke to them. They told me things that only they would know.
Yes, you told us you met and spoke to 3 dead people.
But since this is not the afterworld, but just a figment of your imagination, how would you know anything about these people?
The answer is simple. Because you knew about them before they died. You had talked to them in the past.
No, that's not it.
Why couldn't you tell us about Lulu, the 4th dead person?
It's because...
Because you had never met her before. And how could you have? She came to investigate recently and never had the chance to meet you. In other words, you never met any dead. You only revived your memories of them.
Please, stop it! Oh!
So, who on earth are you?
I...
17 years ago, there were 3 strange murders.
You witnessed their deaths. You alone heard their voices.
How on earth is that possible? Are you some omniscient being, or just
It's me. I did it. I killed those 3 villagers 17 years ago.
So you finally recalled the truth, eh?
I killed Hervé too.
Yo, that's kind of messed up. I've been pronouncing it as Herv the whole time. I didn't know it was like Hervé. Why is it so foggy now? Doolin? I've made it back? Thank goodness. It was all just a bad dream. Is it really, though? Do you know what Harriet is doing at the moment? I want her to see, too. Cecilia, could you ask her? Why ask you? There are no fishermen anymore, so the lighthouse is out of use. But people still call me the lighthouse keeper. It's not safe to go and play there all alone, okay? Yo, what's going on? What's up with all the lights? Is anybody still here? Wait, does this mean Harriet's still here too? Because Ryan was supposedly dead. Everyone that's dead is here. Your mother has been in the village for ages, hasn't she? Have you heard of the fairy in the henge? There must be a way down below. Do you know anything about it? This is getting weirder and weirder. Oh, Cecilia. Ronaldo is coming tomorrow. He's gonna show her Hervé and you the lens at the lighthouse. It should be a lot of fun. Hervé is doing quite well these days. I don't know what we would have done without you. Hello there. You must be little Cecilia. Hervé told me all about you. Why don't you come out to the Cape with us sometime? You know the old lighthouse that's never used? Well, we're gonna have Ryan light her up for us to see. If only I'd known, I'd have brought you a present. Well, maybe next time, okay? Like, you guys are here? Does that mean, like, Dr. Lester is here too? Like, everyone that's dead is now back. Cecilia, you must not drag Hervé around too much. I know how happy you are to have made a friend, but you need to consider his illness. Cecilia, there's something I need to tell you. Hervé's going back to the city, you see? So, you must not be sad when Hervé goes away, alright? I thought you deserved to know. This is Doolin of 17 years ago. Things are coming back to me. This is what the village looked like when I lived in it. Perhaps my memory has taken the form of another world? I may be able to recall my past. Come on, tell me. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a painter. Everything about life was a joy for me at that age. As a child, I was flushed with vibrancy. Why on earth would I forget about such wonderful memories? Now we're at the church. What's this? What's wrong, Hervé? I only have 1 year left. 1 year left? What do you mean? 1 year? Hervé? You're left to live. You will understand real soon. Is this where she prayed? Mother, where do people go when they die? Do they really go to heaven? There's no such thing as heaven, is there? Cecilia? Hervé will die soon. If only there were some way. Come back soon, Mother. You're Cecilia, aren't you? Why are you crying? I want to help Hervé. Help Hervé? Help with what? Hervé will die soon. He only has 1 year left. Oh dear. That is terrible. What are you looking for here? In fact, I'm looking for a fairy. Did you know that fairies grant wishes? A fairy? Can I meet the fairy too? It depends. I know. Let me tell you a secret. Pray to the fairies for 9 days. Then the fairy will come out to see you. I tried everything, but I can't find the fairies. They are only visible to children. If I come here each night and pray with all my might, will the fairies save Hervé? Certainly, if the legend of the fairy prayers is true. Final night, after the 9-day litany. It was the night of salmon. On that night, the path leading beneath the hedge was open. I was young, but not afraid. I went inside. Are you a fairy? Can you really grant my wish? I want to save Hervé. What should I do? Blood. Give your blood. Then I cut my own wrist and offered my blood. It hurts. This will save him. His life extended. Finally, Hervé will be saved. There was more, but I can't remember. What else did I have to do to save Hervé? I returned, injured. What did I do next? Where am I? Cecilia, you need to lie still. Dr. Lester! You've been asleep for quite some time. You suffered quite an injury at the ruins. Am I alive? Did I die and come back as a fairy? Wait, what about Hervé? Dr. Lester, what is it? Your mother will come for you soon. Just wait a bit longer, Cecilia. She'll be here for you soon. Now I remember. Dr. Lester looked like a ghost when I asked him that. I didn't dare ask him anything more about Hervé. Come on, you can tell me. How did you get inside the ruins? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Urgh. Did you kill Hervé? Can't believe it. But that's what I heard. Please, tell me. Why did Hervé have to die? No, What did you do? What did you do to him? Please, stop! Why, you... What have you done? You're a little witch! Arrgh! I only wanted to save Hervé. That's why I prayed to the fairies. And gave my blood. But Hervé died. Dr. Lester, you hid the truth. For my sake. And now I know what really happened. I killed them all. Hervé's father and Ryan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hervé. But then what was that thing? That thing in the ruins? Alright, so we can't even play as Ellen anymore until we finish Keats Chapter 5. Which we'll have to do in the next episode. Bye everyone, thanks for watching.